candy selection this Halloween. You could be handing out trick-or-treaters right now, and you might notice there's a bit less chocolate in those candy buckets. That's right, shrinkflation now taking a bite out of your Halloween treats.
If people want chocolate, it's still going to be there. Production is still going, but it's just going to cost more.
All right, so why is that? That is thing one here tonight. Higher costs for sugar and cocoa has been increasing the cost of chocolate in recent years. Numbers from McMaster University show at the start of 2023, cocoa was $2.50 per kilogram. Since then, it has gone all the way up to $6.40, 2.5 times more expensive. Sugar up this year about 24%. So why is that? Well, that brings us to thing two here tonight. Well, the majority of the world's cocoa is produced in West Africa. It accounts for more than 70% of the world's supply. And Brazil supplies about 43% of the U.S. sugar imports. Recent years have brought tough growing conditions in those areas. Those countries have been dealing with drought and excessive heat. In Brazil, heat caused wildfires that damaged their top sugar-producing state of Sao Paulo. Meantime, along Africa's Ivory Coast, first it was intense rain destroying crops, then it was the drought.
The major cocoa producing region of West Africa has essentially had 3 years of declining production and crops due mainly to multiple weather events that just seem to be piling on.
And that brings us to thing three, what we are seeing this year. Well, confectioners have been creative this Halloween. They're swapping out layers of chocolate for things like wafers and nuts. There's more variety bags combining chocolate and candies. Those fun side treats, they're probably a little bit smaller this year. Now the good news is non-chocolate confections like gummies, they're actually cheaper this year. That also has a lot to do with millennial and Gen Z consumers favoring them over chocolate. Coming up next here on